Good morning, it's parkrun day. Look at this sunshine in Scotland. We are in Dunbar, and Dunbar is said to be the sunniest place in Scotland. Today, absolutely proving that right. So we are here to run Lochend Woods parkrun. So we're here at the Hall Hill Sports Centre. Loads of facilities here. Too many facilities because the car park is full. So we've had to park a little way away and walk over. We arrived at about 9 o'clock. Don't forget, parkruns here in Scotland start at 9:30. But yeah, it's a busy car park. So parkrunners arriving now, just circling the car park and leaving again to find alternative parking. I think you either need to get here super early to get a space in the car park, or at least then you've got time to find somewhere else. So yeah, toilets and cafe in the sports centre. So I head there afterwards. What else? Let me show you around. We've just put our bags here at the finish, and look at that, Team East Lothian. My shadow because of all of the sunshine. So yeah, Dunbar about 30 miles east of Edinburgh, and we're going to start, oh actually look there, next to the running track. Oh, there's a train. So start and finish, slightly different locations. I don't know if you can see just over here across the rugby pitch, then the team is gathering. So start is over there. So we'll have a wander over. Poppy has spotted there is a playground. So she's planning to have a play on our way to the start. Today is event 203. This event started on the 23rd of March 2019, but obviously the COVID pause, and they have a lot of cancellations due to poor weather. That sort of breaks the Dunbar super sunny, doesn't it? Yeah, lots of icy cancellations they've had this year, but it's not been a great year for parkrun weather, has it, with all the storms? Anyway, super excited to be here today. They have between 50 and 150 parkrunners, so let's see what's in store today. But I can't believe this sunshine. We've had such a wonderful week in Scotland of unseasonably and un-Scottish weather. The playground here, just wandering over to the other side. I think maybe this is for afterwards. And look at that morning sun, it's just unbelievable.
What brilliant weather you've all brought. Must be down from Aberdeen. No, this is as good as we'll ever get here. Obviously it's Dunbar, and we've got woods, so it will still be a bit slippy and muddy, so you need to just be a wee bit careful in there. And it's also very much a public area. We've got the sports pitches and the woods will have walkers out. It's a lovely day, so why wouldn't they be out? So you have to give way, remember to give way to the general public. But you're basically talking two massive loops, and the loops consist of the sports area down here and the woods. So you're going to start just over here where it says start. You're going to swing around this rugby pitch and go right down as far as you can see football pitches and rugby pitches to the very end of them. Then you're going to turn back to this pink building over here, and at that point the other side of this rugby pitch where that girl in the pink is running, you run along there, and that's going to be the finish line eventually, but that's the second time round, that will be the finish line. So basically you're going to head there through where you see the orange cones over there. The woods are then just follow who you're with, really. It is complicated, there's lots of twists and turns, it's slow, don't expect a PB. If you get one today, it's a bonus. It's a slowish kind of course because you're twisting and turning and it's very muddy. But there are lots of marshals in the woods too, so you won't get lost. We haven't lost anybody at this parkrun for a long time, certainly several weeks now. So you'll be fine, you'll come back out of the woods and you'll head and you'll do exactly the same as what you've just done. So you come out of the woods there, go past the purple container saying TV Slowly, down past the pitches, and exactly the same again. Around, into the woods, back out of the woods, but the second time you come back out of the woods, you are finished. Are there any questions?
No.
Right, we're ready to go then.
Amazing.
So just over there behind all these.
Thank you.
Any part of that you want to be in and enjoy it.
And then lots of people collecting by the start. Now we need to have a quick pop-up sign photo.
And unfortunately, we are a parkrun that doesn't allow dogs. I can't see any today. We do allow children. That's a recent dispensation that we've allowed. But if you can keep an eye on them, keep them close to you, then that would be appreciated as well. I'm going to do a wee thank you to all of you. We had a fantastic reaction to last week's call for stuff for the local food bank, and I know that they're very pleased with the amount of stuff that we managed to gather in for them. So very big thank you to all of you.
Well done, guys. Well done, well done, well
I'm
done.
also going to give a big plug to the local
Yay.
sports centre. Afterwards, if
Just
you've
at the
got
back there.
anything left to get in there, tea, coffee, bacon rolls, sausage rolls. I can recommend all of the above. It's well worth the time. You'll meet some of the core team and feel free to join us. That would be great. Are my timekeepers ready? They are. Okay, ready. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Awesome, that buggy turned up just on time. Off we go, Pop. I'm already boiling. What is this? This weather is crazy. Oh, it's so lovely. So, mixed terrain, 2 laps, sort of a figure of 8. Oh, what a glorious day for a run. Layers off already. I had a buff around my neck, absolutely not. Poppy's taking a jumper off. Thank you, Marshall.
Thank you.
I really loved in that run brief the way that Willie went through and named each of the volunteers this week. I think that's a really, really nice touch. Onto Tarmac Path, and apparently there's a rugby game on today, so that's why the parking is busy. It isn't always, it's hit and miss apparently. If there's something on here, it will be very busy. Starting with a wiggle around the football pitches, so early morning training going on there as we turn the corner. And it's a flat park run with a little drag up here, but it's probably what, a couple of metres if that. Pops and I are in trail shoes. It's feeling a bit overkill on this tarmac, but we've been warned of the mud in the woods, so hopefully we're going to need these in a moment. Running along the far side of the sports pitches, heading towards the sports centre where the café and toilets are. So everything's super close together at this park run. Everything you could need. So wiggling through a gate here. I wonder if this is just open for park run or if it's open all the time. Oh, super cheery Marshall. Thank you, Marshall. Oh, and we run right past the finish, but in the opposite direction, heading towards our loop of the woods. If you watch my videos, you'll know this is one of my favourite bits. Amazing, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Being cheered on by the team. So we're crossing a road here, but they've completely closed the road off. So the whole road is barriered, and then our passage across it is also coned. Thank you, Marshall. Awesome. Wiggling around with the sun in our eyes. I just can't believe this is Scotland. Sunny Dunbar. Thank you, Marshall. Turning right into the woods and instantly onto a wet muddy path. Hooray for trail shoes. This seems like one of those park runs where you can't really get your shoes wrong. This isn't muddy enough to be falling over in road shoes, and I'm appreciating my trails. So yeah, whatever you wear, you'll be fine. There's a few tree roots along this wooded section, so just be mindful of those. And a relatively narrow path, but we'll be through this before we get lapped, so no problems there. There are members of the public though, so we're just going to keep left. Oh, they're waiting for us anyway. Thank you, Marshall. That's so kind. Oh, thank you. It is wiggly in the woods, but as Willie said, there's lots of marshals keeping us on track. This must be, well done, where we finish the Woodland loop and head back out. The front two runners dashing through there. So a lap of the woods for us, then back to the start finish, do it all again, and we're done. This section is lovely with the sun pouring through from the left and snowdrops either side of the path. A really pretty bit through the woods here. Oh, look at all the snowdrops on the right, Pops. We love snowdrops. We did a snowdrop walk yesterday. Such a lovely time of year. Spring is on the way. Another wiggle in the woods, but again, well signposted and marshalled. Thank you so much. What a morning to go for a run. Being Scotland in February, I didn't pack any short sleeves. Oh my goodness. Actually, I had my 500 t-shirt. Should have worn that. It was so hot in my long sleeve parkrun top. And I've got my phone and battery pack in my vest. Just making me boiling. But I'm not complaining, absolutely not. So nice for my fingers not to be freezing. Wow. Look at these roots, Pops. Look at this. Look at this tree that's come over. Look at, there's a poppy for reference. And the tree isn't even huge. Wow. That is so cool, isn't it? Isn't nature amazing? There's a lovely board here. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than they seek, or he seeks. John Muir. Anyway, Pops has run off up there, so I better dash. Poppy just shouted that I have to look at this rock. Oh wow. That is actually an epic carving. I'm chasing Pops through the trees. Just absolutely loving all this bird song. What a beautiful place for a run. And actually, the contrast is really cool too. So the sports centre, sort of very man-made facilities, and then this nature wiggling around and still chasing that elusive Pops in front of me. I caught her. Amazing run, well done. We are just at where the fork joins, so we'll have faster runners on their second lap. Well done, thank you. As we finish our first. Thank you, Marshall. And back through the ginnel. Thank you. And keeping left through here. Oh, we've got runners, cyclists. This was a bit narrow. Well done. Awesome, well done. We're at a bit of an impasse. Walking through here until it clears. There we go, off we go again. And onto the tree roots. Oh, the speedy buggy. Well done. Just coming out of the woods to the road crossing now, and the front runners, the front two, they're still together. They just flew past. Thank you. And keeping left all along here as we retrace against oncoming traffic. And that ginnel will have been busy then with us coming through, the front runners coming through. Thank you so much. Second lap off to the left. We've done 2 laps, heading into the finish there. You can see all of the rugby teams starting their training over there. Both rugby teams. Maybe the match starts at 10, I don't know. And I overtook a Pops, yay! But she's coming. Pops is now 8 away from her 250th parkrun. So it's nearly time to start planning that celebration. Where do you want to do it?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
I want to do it with my friends.
You want to do it with your friends, so somewhere close to home. And yeah, exciting times. Heading through the gate again. The children's playground to our left, but we cannot play on it yet. Heading towards this finish. It's actually really, really lovely that you get to pass the finish line 4 times. It makes it a super social parkrun. Pops running ahead, and I'm just going to see somebody coming into the finish. Look at that. So that'll be us in half a lap time. Poppy's practicing her finish line jumps. Go on then, Pops, what have you got? She's like, I'm going to practice. But Poppy jumps to the left, I jump to the right. Anyway, it's all good fun. We've realised that all of these cool stones in the woods have carvings, so we didn't see it because we run past those sides, but there we go. This one has an awesome carving too. I didn't come down here on the first lap. We've just come down to enjoy the majesty of this. Poppy's realised that most of the stone carvings have seats built into them, so thank you, well done. So Poppy's like, look at this, parkrun rests. Look at the light behind you as well. Wow, what a morning. Right, you, let's get to the finish. Yeah. Off we go. Oh, she's off. A lady just said to me, you guys are just having so much fun. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. We've never been here before. We had a quick chat about the stones. She says they're new. And yeah, just what a day, what a place. Running somewhere new just feels like exploring. And it fulfills that bit of my soul, like the adventurer in me. So, feeling very happy. I do love a two-lapper because there are definitely things that you miss on the first time around. Coming out of the woods, and we've done our second lap. Thank you so much. So we're turning right here into the finish. Obviously Poppy is sprinting ahead of me. Obviously. That's my girl. A little jump on the finish line. Thank you.
Well done.
Ooh, what a run. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done, you. Parkrun all being packed up, and we are heading into the sports centre. Poppy says, seeing as she ran the whole thing, then can she have her PB thing, which is you get to choose whatever you want in the cafe. I'm like, yes, of course.
Yes.
So, do you think they do ice cream?
Oh, I hope.
It's an ice creamy sort of day. And then we're going to nip in the cafe, but then we're going to nip to Haddington Farmers Market because I think they have a pipe band. So we are hoping to finish our Scottish adventures, a wonderfully sunny week in Scotland with some Scottish music. I didn't even notice that it was like a truck picnic bench. That is pretty cool. Heading into the sports centre. This is where the toilets are before parkrun. And following the noise into the cafe. Is there a queue? There's no queue. I've gone caramel shortbread. We're going to have this, have a drink, and then head off to the farmers market. We're here at Haddington Farmers Market. We are going to check out the stalls, have some lunch, and Poppy's going to do some dancing to the pipe band. Lots and lots of local food stalls. So this is only here on the last Saturday of the month. I can highly recommend the vegan food from Planet Cuckoo. That was amazing. And apple crumble and pear ice cream. What have you got? Apple crumble and vanilla ice cream. These are delicious. What a way to end a parkrun adventure. Huge thanks to the Haddington Pipe Band. They were just awesome. Poppy's actually just given myself and some other people, they were parkrunners. They saw my jacket and were like, oh, did you do parkrun? We do parkrun too. And Poppy gave us all a Highland dancing lesson. So that was super fun. Anyway, it's time for us to pack up the van and head back to Leeds. It's been an incredible 10 days in Scotland with 2 wonderful park runs, Skinadin on Skye last week and Lochend Woods in Dunbar this morning. So huge thanks to today's run director Willie and his whole event team for a fantastic morning. This weather couldn't have been any better today. So yeah, huge thanks to those guys for this morning's park run. Huge thanks to you for watching all of the usual things. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more running adventures. And I will see you soon. Can't think where we are next week. We have a lot of tourism coming up. So yeah, it's a busy time. And I've put some wheels in motion for some very big, exciting, far away parkrun tourism. So hopefully I can bring you that in a few months' time. Anyway, take care and happy running.